An agent writes a contract for a 4-family residential property. The attorney says you can't write it and says, I'll write the contract. A week goes by and of course nothing happens. Well, let's think about this. Real Estate Commission rules say that we can, as agents, write a standard form fill-in-the-blank contract for a 1 to 4 family residential property, a single residential lot, or a residential lease for a year or more. So now the question is, what happens? The contract was okay. It was a legal contract. As you know, the top of every contract says this is a legally binding contract. And then, of course, it goes into put you into attorney review. Now, both the buyer and the seller were together when the contract was written. They both signed it at the same time and each received a copy. Now, it's important that you understand that delivery of the contract to each of the parties is what makes it a valid contract after all of the signatures. So that would mean that the next morning, attorney review would begin. Now, the attorneys are obligated to either approve or disapprove the contract. Neither attorney wrote a letter during the 3 business days saying, I disapprove the contract. So in my mind, it's a valid contract. They're out of attorney review and they move forward. By the way, it's been almost 2 weeks, and the attorney who said, I'll write a new contract, has not done so as yet. I guess one of the biggest problems we all have is it was probably not an attorney familiar with real estate who took on the assignment. And of course, it just slows down the whole deal. It's too bad. So it is important for you to know that you can write up to a 4 unit. Anything bigger than that, any commercial, any industrial, any tracts of land larger than a single residential lot, all must be written by an attorney, and in those cases, we write what's known as a term sheet or an offer to purchase, where we want to try and get down all the terms. It's really too bad that the attorney in this case didn't know that we were able to do that and that there was an attorney review provision. Perhaps he should have read the contract. In any case, at a future date, if I learn from the person who sent me the question what happened with this deal, I'll let you all know.